Happy New Year, bitches. Anyway,
Happy New Year. We're back.
is
It's
it
Eurovision
happy?
season. Well, it's been a year already, right?
And we're only 2 weeks into it. How we doing?
We're doing great. I'm happy to be here. It's nice to see you. It's been a few weeks. We went through the holidays, so we're back.
We are.
And today we are here to talk about Luxembourg Song Contest. It is coming up in just a couple of weeks, so we wanted to take a listen to all 8 songs. It is a very manageable number. Thank you, Luxembourg. We appreciate that.
Thank you once again. They did increase the number of entries this year from like 6 to 8. So kudos to
But
you
it's still
all.
manageable. It's not like we're going to have 18 semifinals and 4,500 songs. Like I
Okay.
can deal with 8. 8 is a playlist I can manage. I feel like Luxembourg gave us a good variety of things to choose from. There was kind of a genre in there for everybody. So I think you can listen to this playlist and go, okay, everybody can find something they like.
That they can. As I mentioned, this is a very unique group, but it wouldn't be Luxembourg without. I think last year we saw a very diverse group of entries, and so it kind of stays true to what Luxembourg brings. And so I'm pretty interested to see what some of your takeaways are as we prepare for the Luxembourg Song Contest 2026. So, Doug, why don't
Yeah.
you kick us off and uh, give us some of your hot takes?
Okay. So the first thing I noticed is that most of these songs came out of the Rock Lab songwriting camp. So if folks haven't, I encourage you to take a look at the Instagram for the Luxembourg Contest. They did a really cool job of giving you a snippet, the artist introducing themselves, and then the actual caption tells you a little bit more about the song, how it came to be, who's writing it. And I think it comes to no surprise that people are just thrown together in this songwriting camp, but they're intentionally putting people together. You know, you've got Dutch and Swedish and UK producers, songwriters, etc., who are all coming together for these songwriting camps, and that's where a lot of these songs came out of, including who we will obviously get to is Lizak and his song Prison Doré. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. I wanted to actually have us start with one of the songs that I enjoy. I'm prepared for you to shit on it, but is Shiro Kuru with Eye to Eye.
Hmm.
And just that right there, I already tell. Um,
Okay.
it's a pop rock song, which I appreciate. They describe themselves as an indie pop rock trio, and from the Instagram, they talk about that it symbolizes the current state of the world, especially through the eyes of young people. Quote, Eye to Eye is a song about living in a society that you don't understand, creating state of paranoia within people, and how to deal with all of this.
Yeah. This is this is the one song that I always forget is part of the 8 participants, just because like it totally falls into the wayside with me. There is nothing incredibly memorable about the song that stands out to me. I in my true heart of hearts do not see this as like winning potential, and if it actually does come out as like even a top 3 contender, I will be completely shocked. And that is just my own personal takeaway, unless there is like incredibly strong support and fandom that is rallying behind them that I am completely oblivious and unaware of. But to me, this is a flop. I'm sorry, not about it. Thank
Oof.
you.
I
Ariana Grande, thank you next.
oof. I would not put this as a flop. I don't think it will win, but I did enjoy the opening melody of it, the way it gets started. They actually on their Instagram page for the group, They have kind of a production making of, which I thought was actually very interesting. I will say, when you try to Google Shirokuro, all you get is Japanese fusion restaurants.
Yep, that's
So that was
samesies.
tough. So that was tough to find some information about them, but I also think that's partially because, like many of these artists, they are new and up and coming, and maybe this was their first time to really shine. So don't try to Google them; you won't find them, but you'll get some interesting Japanese restaurant recommendations. So there's at least that.
Yep, there is that.
Um, I I don't think they will win. I don't want them to be at the bottom though. I would be happy for them if they were mid range.
I mean, if we want to talk about ones that we think are should be at the bottom, it for me at least, it's going to be uh, Darius with Meluzina.
Melu- Oh
Let's
boy,
what's
strap
going
in
on there?
because I have some thoughts.
What's going on there?
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to understand like why things are happening. And so she starts the song by literally saying the days of the week. It all she does is say Monday through Saturday in French. That's it. That's what that is. And I'm confused like why did you say that? So then to understand, I went and looked up like what is this song about? For those who don't know, apparently this is a European folklore of a female spirit of fresh water in a holy well or river, similar to a mermaid. Um, Apparently, it's usually depicted as a serpent or fish from the waist down, depending on the interpretation. But I'm just going to go through the story real quick because it is wild and it goes all over the place. It is a hot mess. There is a woman named Avalon who goes and marries this guy, Linus, if I don't know how you say it, but they marry on one condition that he swears to never see when she gives birth or bathes the children.
Hmm.
So don't spy on her when she's giving birth or bathing the children. So somehow this deal gets broken and he sees her. And so she takes the children and leaves. She's like, not today. You saw me. I'm out. So she leaves. And apparently the kids get older and they find out why they don't live in the castle with their father. And they get mad at daddy. And so they plot to like imprison him in a castle. It's unclear whether he dies or not because in some iterations he does and in some iterations he doesn't. But then mom finds out and gets mad at the girls and she punishes each of the daughters in a different way. One of the daughters being Melusina, who is cursed to turn into a serpent mermaid on Saturdays.
Huh.
So apparently if she'll be if somebody sees her as a serpent on a Saturday, she'll stay a serpent forever. But she meets this dude, marries him, and of course, he has to promise not to see her on a Saturday. And apparently, they keep their promise for 10 years, where it specifically mentions bears him 10 children in those 10 years. That is a
There
lot of children.
there's a lot there's
Did
a
they?
lot going on here. And that is why I just like I can't
But then
wrap
it goes
my
off the
brain around it.
rails. Like it goes off the rails even more because apparently he ends up seeing her, and then after one of the children kills their other brother, she turns into a dragon, gives some magic rings to people, and flies away never to be seen again, except for when she's feeding her children at night.
All of this in 3 minutes.
What? Like this is the story behind it. When you go to the lyrics and you're like, I guess like you talk about water and you talk about a woman, but I
And you
don't.
talk about the days of the week.
But this is okay. So going back to the days of the week, I was like, oh, so she's naming all the days of the week where she's a human before she turns into a serpent. No, she specifically turns into a serpent on Saturdays, and Saturday was one of the days that Darius sings. So I don't get it.
Maybe that's what that guy, you know, that like reel where that guy's like asking his friend what are Saturdays for, and he's just like Saturdays are for Saturdays, like for maybe that's one of the children. I don't know, because he
Saturday.
doesn't even know what Saturdays are for. Like
I don't.
Saturdays.
This song, I don't have a connection to. I see in the odds that this is at the top two by percentage,
Why?
and
Why? We don't understand
he,
European music, folks.
that's what it has to come down to that. There has
This
to
is part of
be.
that category if we don't understand European music. And
This is
guess
why
what?
I
Katie's
wanted
not
to.
here to help us. Sorry. I'm sorry
I
to our
wanted.
listeners. She's not here right now.
I really wanted to understand the connection, like the history, but maybe it's a tale you grow up with. I don't know. Maybe it's a Luxembourg thing, but this is not my song. I
Oh my
did
God. Well,
no.
I've probably just cursed us. So, congratulations, Doris, in advance.
I I just
Ugh.
don't think this. Even listening to the song, like story aside, and the fact that like I needed to look up the story. Remember, we've said plenty of times, if you have to look up the translation, you've already lost me.
Well, like, if you
The
have to,
song
like, go
doesn't
into the
take
lore
us.
like you have, then we're fucked. But,
I just don't think the song takes us anywhere. It's doing nothing for me.
well,
I
let's,
I got nothing.
let's see what she does, like, as a live performance. Maybe we'll have a change of hearts. But, like, right now, I'm just like, what is happening?
If it were up to me, this would be seventh or eighth.
Remember last year how we were like, Rafaela's No Thank You was like, that's our jam. And we were like, come
And
on,
then it got
people,
last
like
place.
let's rally behind this. And then like she somehow came in last place and we were like, what the fuck? Like I feel like this is giving that. We're like, no, this song makes absolutely no sense to us. And like for some reason everybody in like Eurovision Nation is just like, we're the wrong ones here, obviously, because we don't know European
No, no,
music, and they're gonna be like,
couldn't
well,
possibly.
fuck the Eurovision Kiki. Like, let's get this song to Austria. Like, please
I
don't.
guess please don't. I guess there is something to be said because apparently a friend of hers encouraged her to reach out to one of the writers of Voila.
Oh,
So
okay. You
there's
know, I will actually say, like, it does. On first listen, I did actually say it's giving me a little bit of like that from 2021. I'm getting a little bit of like France, voila. On very
so
first listen, it did give me some of that. The more I listen to it though, I'm like, please no.
please no. So at least we can agree on that one.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
The other one that's at the bottom for me, so 8 songs, 6 of them I would enjoy listening to again. The
Okay.
2 that I don't want to listen to again, obviously we just talked about, and then Andrew the Martian with I'm the Martian.
Well, at least he's letting you know that he's a Martian. But again, yeah,
You
this
know,
is one that I'm just like, no. No, 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 no.
the,
I'm the Martian.
yeah, it's just
I'm the
it is got
Martian.
that like
Yep.
I'm the Martian. It, I
It's
just
just
feel like
that.
we've heard this before. We've heard
Yeah.
this type of song before. This is very like 2010s esque. Um,
Yeah, it's man, the song is like completely out of my brain right now, but it's just like wish we could turn back time to the
yes,
good
I
old
know where you're going.
days. That one.
Yes, I can't think of who sings it or the song title, but I know what
Yep.
you're talking about.
Yes.
And I think he's giving a good message in the song because he says that, explores the feeling of being an outsider, like a Martian on Earth, especially in moments when you feel misunderstood or when you move to a new place. Like, I can get on board with that, but the rest of your song, the melody, the progression, where is this going? Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't there for me.
No.
I just think it gets lost in the mix. And yeah, it could be an inspirational song. Maybe staging will save it, but it it didn't do anything for me.
I foresee this one being a very Aboriginal staging concept if like this is where we're going with I'm the Martian. And um I look forward to the live performance, but again, it's just like I think it's for all the wrong reasons because I want them to
You just want to see the
prove
train
me
wreck of it.
yeah, prove me right that like this is going where I think it's gonna go, and that's chaos. So
Okay, no, that's
yeah.
fair. You're
Uh
excited to see. Well, you're excited to see it fail. Is really
I'm excited to see failure.
okay.
Sadly. Sadly.
I mean,
Sorry.
we've all been there. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. So for me, I think about like order that I would like to happen versus order I think will happen. So in terms of order I think will happen, these next few songs, uh, I don't know, but I think that we'll just talk about it.
Yeah.
Hugo won Born Again. I think he's gonna get lost in the middle.
Which is sad because that's one of my guilty pleasures, but like in so many of the wrong for so many of the like wrong reasons. Like I want to like go back to the 80s when it was just quasi simpler times where I'm just like in neon and I'm like snapping along, kind of just like to my
Right.
head, going back and forth like this. While at the same time, I like not being the most religious person. I kind of feel like he wants me to be a born again Christian, and like I'm not about that because he keeps saying that he wishes he was born again. Like what?
Well, so I if you look at the Instagram that talks about the song, like Born Again is about healing after heartbreak and asks, who would you be if you could start over? So, good news for
Okay,
you, the song is not about religion.
okay, feel a little
Uh,
bit better then.
so it is giving us like inspirational, like, how do you move forward? Again, he says obviously many times, I wish I was born again. And it is very clear that he's bringing an upbeat 80s inspired pop anthem. And that's what I got from it. And that's all I want from it. I enjoyed it. I appreciate it. But then I ask myself, is this mass appeal? Will it resonate with younger audiences? We like it, I think, because we're old, we're
Yep.
millennials, we're elder millennials. So for us, this brings back memories and of a time. Whereas if you're in your 20s, you're like, I don't get
Yeah,
nostalgia for the
I
80s.
think our Gen Zers and our younger audience members, I don't know if they're gonna catch on to this sort of vibe the way that we are. So
And I
I
would
see the
love to hear
risk.
their comments. Somebody please tell us, we're millennials, so we appreciate the nostalgia of this 80s pop anthem. If you are Gen Z, Gen Alpha, whatever, tell us what you think, because I'm not sure if does it resonate with you? Please
I
tell me.
don't know what Doug's talking about. Like I'm all about the type shit, bet, all that stuff.
6, 7. No, we can't say
So,
that anymore.
bye.
Gen X and Boomers killed it.
Nope. Goodbye.
Nope. But no, I truly I do enjoy the song. I appreciate it. I actually love that Hugo won, which is his stage name, but he's sort of like an everyday guy. And like this is his really first attempt at making music, and like he works as a communications officer at the University of Luxembourg. Like he's a normal guy.
This is just something that he decided to do out of nowhere.
I mean, if you're going to this is one of those that came from the Rock Lab music camp,
Yeah.
and he worked with some let's see, Swedish artists in there. So like, yeah, I think it's fun. I think it's a fun song, as you mentioned, guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Hardcore. When I very first listened to it, I was like, absolutely not. And then like the more you listen to it, I'm just like, how can you not like it? Even if it
And
doesn't win, it's gonna go on the not qualify playlist. So
oh yes, for sure. And that's what's been fun about obviously doing national finals is you find songs that I get to listen to, and I'm like, I wish more people would hear this song. But if it doesn't make it to the Eurovision stage, like, many folks won't ever hear it, and that's sad.
Yes.
So, all right, moving right up the line. Let's talk about Florence and the Machine. I mean, Eva Maria. So, Eva Maria, Mother Nature. What are your thoughts?
Remember last year when we went like dead set silent with Human Eyes, and we were like, next.
That's how you feel?
I got nothing on this one. Like, we're really like we're going very Mother Earth here. I mean, it is Mother Nature, but like,
which feels like that's very Steven, right? Like ethereal Mother Nature.
We cannot put Tautumitis. We cannot correlate these two. Like this one, no, we cannot. Like, no, we're selling jams and jellies over there in Latvia. Like, we're not doing that here in Luxembourg. I don't know. This one, I mean, for me, this one's a little too earthy.
You right? Steven, you are of the earth. Like, I assume you're an earth sign. I don't know how any of that works.
Are Tauruses earth signs?
I have no idea.
I don't know. I mean, some people think that I'm the problem, but maybe it's just you. Anyways, this song. No, this song to me, like, it's just pretty forgettable. And again, you can't say that, like, because Burma Lime was good, that this is good too. Like, the two, you can't compare the two. I'm sorry.
I will say
cannot.
I'm a little surprised. I didn't think you would pick this as the winner. Like, this is not.
Oh God, no. But remember last year how I also was
that you
just
aren't
like
liking this more.
But remember last year how I was like, guilty pleasure, but they're not gonna win.
And then they did.
But no, this one I'm not fucking with. Sorry.
Let's just talk a little bit background here, because she says there was a special energy and flow within our group. We based the song on the feeling of childhood when you'd be playing carefree within parks and forests. She says, Mother Nature uses nature as a symbol of hope, freedom, and groundedness. It calls to reconnect with your inner child and let go of your fears.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I enjoyed it. Do I think it's going to win? Absolutely. Do I have it on my national finals playlist? I sure do, because it gives me Florence and the Machine. I love Florence and the Machine, so like for me this is like a good, faux that it also, like, at the end we get a little bit of a violin going on there, and it gives me a little bit of a Lindsey Sterling for the outro. So no, I appreciate it. I enjoy it. It's not good.
No, but I love that for you. What I'm like, the guilty pleasure for me, and I don't know why, actually comes from Steve Castile and Sweet Tooth. Like, I don't want to love it, but like I do.
You try to hate it each listen, and then you find yourself singing along.
Yes, and I can't quit this song. And I know if there are people that are out there and they're like, God, why, Steven? Like, I don't know why. Like, hey, I am a dog. Throw me a bone. Watch me roll over for you. Like, I just can't. I can't stop it. Yes, all of that. Yes, I just can't.
I can't stop listening to this song.
Yeah.
I look at the odds, and it's pretty much down at the bottom, and I'm like,
it's like dead last.
I guess it's just me. Sorry, guys. Do I think the intro is a little clunky?
It is. It doesn't flow. It doesn't like. You like, the song starts out very kind of like I'm gonna say like not gothy, but definitely like what are we stepping into? But then like it picks up, and you're just like, oh, okay, we're going
Right.
somewhere. Like okay,
I mean, it
like
definitely gave us some twists and turns along the way. Like
yeah,
we're changing the tempo, we're changing the key. Like what are, we're having fun with it. If he were to win,
which he probably will
spoilers.
not.
If he were to win, I would say yes. We could use a revamp. We could clean up the beginning.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely excited to see the staging for this. I have no idea what to expect.
I don't either.
He's a little dark. He's a little quirky. He seems like a lot of fun. He talks about how it's a dark, obsessive confession about loving someone who seems sweet but is actually bad for you. So how is that going to play out on stage? He can't be the only one up there just singing. Like obviously,
No,
I
no,
don't want an interpretive dancer. So like, how
no.
are we telling this story on stage? That's going to be important for me.
Leather
Um,
harnesses.
I mean, why not?
Okay, now. Um,
uh, this is my guilty pleasure. Honestly, it is my number one. Like,
I
if
knew
this
it.
won,
I knew it.
I would have so much fun if this won. I sing along to it every time.
Yeah.
I usually try to listen to like the Luxembourg playlist all the way through, just so hey, I listen to all the songs. Nope,
Yeah.
I always go back and start this one over from the beginning. Uh, I don't know. I appreciate the rock aspect to it. Um, what else is there to say? It's just it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Solid 9 out of 10. Fix the intro.
And now it's stuck in my head, and I'm
Yeah.
singing it in my head right now.
Yeah.
I do I think it's gonna win? I'm gonna be realistic.
It
I
won't.
don't think it's gonna win.
No. But it'll still be a fun one to jam out to. Best of luck to you.
And I would like to see it not place at the bottom. I would like to see it in the middle in hopes that like let's see what else we can get from him in the future.
Yes. Um I it's not a Eurovision National Song Contest without somebody trying to throw in a hush hush here. And the
Right?
next
We get
one.
like is it Irene and bad decisions in parentheses hush
Hush
hush.
hush. And why does she have
Doesn't
to
that
start
feel overused? Like we're hushing and we're like
another hush hush. And can we also like start out the fact that like I always go to like Britney Spears' Oops, I Did It Again when she literally starts the song out with Oops, I think we did it again. And I'm like, why? Like, why are we like
as a
referencing like
millennial,
Britney
that
Spears?
phrase is that phrase has a copyright, and you are not allowed to use it. Sorry,
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, okay. We're referencing like Britney Spears here. Like, this is great. And like, I can't unthink it.
But see, here's the thing: like, if you didn't use "oops" and you just said, "I think we did it," like if you did some sort of intro and then said, "I think we did it again,"
Yeah.
that's fine. But the moment you say, "Oops, I think we did it again,"
Yeah.
like my brain automatically goes, "No, you are not Britney Spears."
Yeah. I'm always just like, it's ingrained in me. I'm just like, oh, okay. We're going Britney Spears. And there may or may not also be like one or two other like early 2000s pop culture references that are thrown in there throughout the song. And I'm just like, well, hush, hush. Like, let's just start there. Like, okay, Pussycat Dolls.
We're trying to hush hush. Like, why did we need to put hush hush in as a song title? Like, Bad Decisions was fine.
Yeah. But also she says it a bazillion times in the song. So
no, that's true. That's true. For some background, let's talk about that. Apparently it came out of a collaboration between, a, she's from Luxembourg. There was a Dutch pop and dance producer, and then there was a Swedish singer songwriter. So like, we kind of feel that influence in it and go, yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
So it's very Swedish Dutch pop esque. Let's see. Apparently, when they got together as a group, she shared a secret, quote, "They thought it was a really exciting, and we were so motivated to turn it into a song that we finished it in just 2 hours. As for the secret, We won't be finding out because, as she explains with a mischievous smile, that it's a little secret. I'm like, okay. I don't know.
I can't say it, so it's just...
It just, I don't. I think it's I think it's a decent song. Do I think it actually has potential to win? Yes. This gives you what you kind of expect from a pop Eurovision song.
Okay.
I don't want them to pick it, but I think it has that potential depending on who's voting, where they're voting from. Because if I remember correctly, the Luxembourg Song Contest is open to outside folks, so you don't have to live in Luxembourg to be a part of the televote.
Yeah, I
So
think that was the same as last year, if I remember correctly.
I just don't know. I'm worried that this could win.
Okay.
Ugh.
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 Well, let's talk about our returner then. The one that I think should win. And that's our boy
Who's that?
Luzak. That's our boy Luzak
Yeah.
with his song Prison Doré.
Which, depending on how you translate it, you could either say it's a golden prison or a gilded cage. So
I mean, his album, or like the cover for the song, is a golden cage, so I think that's where he's going with it.
So like golden prison, gilded cage, kind of a whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Luzak, as for those of you who followed the song contest last year, you will remember him. He did Je Danse. I believe he came in third.
He finished as a top 3. I think you're right, third. And he was one of my favorites last year too. He performed exceptionally well last year, and I think he's come back this year with a not I'm going to say I will say vengeance. He's come back with a vengeance, and is like the only returner from last year too. Mm-hmm. So like, he's a very talented musician, and as you mentioned, he's one of the ones that went to the camp, the music camp, yes. And has even said in his like social media posts that he feels much more prepared and stronger with what he's bringing to the Luxembourg Song Contest this year. And so I have strong hopes for him. I love the song. We've already seen what he can do like as a live performer. So like, I'm hopeful that like the choreography will be there. I'm hopeful that his vocals will be equally as strong as they were last year. And I'm just hopeful that he'll pull it out this year.
Right.
As like a performer.
I'm not
like, let's like, if he wants to pull anything else out, that's on him. And I'm here for it. Drop the only
if I recall correctly, last year he was up there, he had his backup dancers, but he was holding a microphone. Mm-hmm. I would like to see him be one of the dancers, maybe not hold the microphone. I don't know what his dancing capabilities are per se, but that's kind of what I envision for this. I have been following him for the past year on Instagram, like to see him continue to make music, to be at the songwriting camp. Like he seems to be taking sort of a serious approach to it and not taking it for granted, and just all the experiences he's having and thanking everybody, and just like, I don't know, I get like a humble vibe from that. And so I don't know if I like this song more because he's a returner, and I like somebody needs to bring me down to earth because, oh, it's not that good. And I don't know. Like, am I just blind to it? But no, this is definitely the song that I would like to see advance based on what I think is going to happen, like what's capable. Like, again, you look at the odds. You look at the top 2 songs in the odds right now, and of those 2, absolutely I want him to win.
Yeah. We just got to see how everything pans out during the National Song Contest and during live performance, and hope that the viewers see his strength the same way that we see it and enjoy the song as much as we enjoy it and do the right thing. I said that the
Right.
last time when we were preparing for Montesong, and that seemed to work out pretty well. So like maybe that's our like magic power here. Do the right thing, Luxembourg.
That's our mantra. Do the
Yeah,
right thing.
do the right thing. Um,
There are
yeah,
8 songs, as we've talked about. There are 2 of those that are entirely in French. Now, both of those are top in the odds. So, Melusina, Prison Doré, those are the top 2. So, who's voting in the odds right now? Maybe just Luxembourg. I don't know.
the Luxembourgians.
So, I'd be interested. Like, they sent a French song last year, obviously.
Yep.
Um,
And the
will
year
they?
before that, they sent like a dual linguistic song of
Yeah,
like French
French
and
English.
English. Yeah.
So if we need to see a French song go through, it's Luzak with Prison Door.
Prison Doré. Let's do it.
I just think
And
it
if
has a good
not,
tempo. It's upbeat. It's like it's
yeah.
giving me what I want from a song. It's going on the playlist.
And if not, just go bring Sweet Tooth. Take Sweet Tooth. Like, give us something. Give us something to enjoy. Like
That it guilty pleasure, Sweet Tooth, probability of winning, best odds for me. I want Luzak to go. Like those are the 2. Those are my top
yes.
2 favorites.
And I would say that my top 2 go to Luzak, and it's toss up again. I mean, nah, it's not a toss up. Luzak and Steve Castile are my top 2. If we were to give a top 3, it's going to go to Hugo 1. We're just going to slide him in there because it's just another guilty pleasure. Those are my top 3.
Okay, top 3 for me: Sweet Tooth, Prison Doré, and then Eye to Eye. I know. Let me have this moment.
You're going to have it. I'm going to let you have it. I'm going to let you have
Let
it.
me have it.
Well, there we go. We have those 8 songs lined up for Luxembourg Song Contest, which will go on Saturday, January 24th. You will be able to stream it on the Luxembourg Song Contest YouTube channel, and I believe the Eurovision Song Contest official YouTube channel will also be streaming it. So you'll have multiple options when it comes to streaming on YouTube. More information forthcoming, I'm sure, on the Eurovision Song Contest official website as well. So with that, I think that'll do it for this week's episode, as we are now officially into 2026, getting ever so closer to the Eurovision Song Contest in May. What are your thoughts, Doug? Final takeaways.
Final takeaways. I'm excited for the month of January because we're also going to be talking Malta in our next episode, hopefully.
Yes.
So we are underway. Let's do it. So far I'm 50% on correct results for national finals. So let's keep that going. Let's get some good results, Luxembourg. Do the right thing.
Yeah, do the right thing, Luxembourg. Let's increase our odds of getting these predictions accurate. Let's show the world that us folks over here on this side of the pond know a little bit more about European music than we did last year. But in the meantime, curious to know what everybody else's thoughts are when it comes to the playlist for 2026 Luxembourg Song Contest. Let us know who you're jamming out to and who you're rooting for. Drop them down in the comments below, whether you're listening to us here on Spotify or on YouTube. You can also catch our content on TikTok or on Instagram at Eurovision Kiki. But for now, that'll do it for this week. Thank you all so much for listening to us, for Doug and myself and Katie, who's still out there. We love you all, and we will see you all next week at our next Kiki.
Bye.
Bye.